Montferrat, a three-location minor country located in northwest Italy. But if you thought that this country is weak, small, irrelevant, insignificant, and never does anything of note, you'd actually be right. That's exactly what happens in almost every game. I mean, realistically, what could they do, dude? Look at them. I mean, yeah, you're totally right. But if you've played Europa Universalis 4 and maybe even Europa Universalis 5, you will know of one little quirk about this country that makes it actually one of the fan favorite countries in the entirety of the Europa Universalis world. And that's the fact that we're ruled by the Palaiologos dynasty. The same dynasty that's currently in charge over in Byzantium, or the Roman Empire, and that's currently dying and suffering at the hands of the Ottomans. But while our cousins are doing all of that, what can we accomplish as our little branch of this dynasty in northern Italy? We have lots of unique content, so it's time to find out. Alright, here we are as the Margraviate of Montferrat, ladies and gentlemen. Like you just heard me say in the intro, man, the only reason we're playing this country right here is because we're ruled by the Palaiologos dynasty. And in fact, it's the same situation in Europa Universalis 4 as well. That is our little dynasty right here. It is actually fairly big, but yeah, most of the guys are over there. But yeah, for us as Montferrat, man, we do have a couple of unique things actually that are specific to Montferrat. For example, the Palaiologos dynasty reform right here, or not reform, advancement, legitimacy, and diplorep, which is actually pretty nice, and then a bunch of other stuff that I can't be bothered to find right now. And of course, in the meantime, we do have a little sort of mid-tier Italian formable nation, which isn't too common in EU5. The only other one is Tuscany, and that is of course Sardinia-Piedmont, which we need to own 40 more locations you know, in Sardinia and in the Piedmont to form it before we go on to form Italy. But yeah, aside from that, man, I'm expecting this to be a very, very difficult start right here. Most of the countries around us are more powerful than us, so we could get destroyed anytime. We got the, you know, we're part of the Ghibellines right here, so, you know, we'll have to deal with that. And yeah, where do we begin? Well, you know, obviously we're going to begin by, you know, queuing up research right here. And obviously us being in Italy makes it very nice for embracing institutions. As always, I forgot to set historical spawn points. But I am playing on 1.3 point whatever it is finally for the first time, ladies and gentlemen, to get prepared for the launch. So there we go, queued up research, man. We already start off with the Margraviate Tier 1 government reform, which is, it's whatever. It's not that bad. The other one we're going to go with right here is obviously autocracy. Alright, estate stuff has been granted. Now, of course, because we are in Italy right here, we should have access to Consilia Maggiore, which actually gives us another government reform, but I can't seem to find it. Where the hell is it? Do we not have it? Oh, you know, I see they nerfed forced into our faction right here for the Guelphs and the Ghibellines. It's now plus 50%. Okay, yeah, it was kind of a little bit powerful. But yeah, obviously these guys have been reworked as well, man. You know, with that CB being like that, we're not going to bother with it too much. Obviously now there's new stuff for being the leader and whatnot, but I don't think we can concern ourselves with something this big, man. I think right now we're concerned with survival. So yeah, as soon as first parliament comes around, man, we're gonna look into clean up some of these guys right here, you know, at least Asti right here, so we can get connected to our other province, take out some minor guys. A lot of these guys are Savoyard vassals here as well. We're actually married to them. Actually, that's pretty good. That's actually really good. You know, at least we're making a little bit of money. I gotta say, performance on this update is pretty good. Of course, I do have the mod that makes it even faster, but yeah, regarding, you know, these latest couple of beta updates, are they good? Are they bad? You're gonna have to tune into the next couple of videos to find out, where I actually do discuss this, since this is just a Montferrat playthrough. Oh, look at this. So, Asti has actually allied Alessandria and Chieri right here. We do outnumber them, man. We should be able to take these guys down pretty quickly and even stop them from getting stuff up, you know, armies up. However, is it gonna be too much to take, you know, there we go, we can co-belligerent Chieri. Is it gonna be too much to take stuff from 3 different guys? I know it's only 3 locations, but still. Alright, I am actually gonna declare not gonna call in Savoy unless we get into trouble right here. Let's just co-belligerent Chieri and see what we can do. So there we go. There's officially our first declaration. This could be good, man. This could be good. It's a lot more than I expected. We're effectively doubling our land and taking 2 towns. Dude, and it's all our culture, our religion. Yeah, very simple. Yep, stood on everything before anyone even had the chance to get anything up. So, there we go. If we take all of this, man, it's actually way more than I thought. Jesus Christ. Ooh, that's so much aggressive expansion. But we have to do it. We have to do it. I'm just gonna separate piece everyone just to get the most amount of money. Okay, there's actually Asti pieced out. So there we go. Everyone hates us, kinda. Oh, they changed up this map mode as well. It's actually way better, what? Actually, good job, wow. But we've effectively doubled our land, and now we have 2 towns. Now, obviously, you know, in the early portion of the game right here, where we're just focusing on, I guess, the Piedmont, a little bit of Lombardy, Liguria, and Corsica right here, it should be our goal to get Genoa or Zena as fast as possible in order to acquire, you know, that market center, but also to move our capital there. So, we'll see how quick we can do that. Actually, we can do it really quick. If Genoa stays solo, I just call in Savoy. It's so simple, dude. Yeah, okay. But either way, we gotta chill and improve relations because us taking this, everyone's gonna be mega mad. You're kidding me that the stuff I took is actually from 3 different provinces? Alright, for the Age of Renaissance right here, we're going admin focus. Okay, nothing to complain about. Integration was actually insanely quick. I wonder, are we the main Piedmontese country? We actually are. That's really good. One thing I still can't understand about this patch, you can't see it behind me right here, is how does this exactly work, man? Because I really can't figure it out. What does this top one mean? And what does this bottom one mean? I know you can float on the bottom one and it tells you stuff, but I genuinely do not understand what this says. Minimum diplomatic capacity unused. So I understand that this is what it'll save, but what is this? And why is this granular, but the top one isn't? I don't get it. You know, all I asked for, man, was automatic improving relations, and it's not doing it. It's so simple. Just improve with outraged countries. That's all I was asking for. Oh my god, dude. Naples has hit Genoa. Don't tell me they're gonna come here that quick. Please don't do that. You know, we got more opportunities like earlier, man. We could go in on like a couple of more small guys. It's just... Yeah, I really don't want to get in trouble that quick. I actually am gonna forego actually attacking anyone with the second parliament. Instead, I'm gonna try and change up some laws. Alright, I did 2. I swapped to By Blood and Central Council. In the meantime, these stuff has spawned. Professional armies in Paris, banking Genoa, Renaissance Florence, so maybe it does finally remember, like, historical spawn points. Maybe I finally don't actually have to do it every time. Okay, I actually checked. It is, on my little, thing that I've set up. Cool! I don't gotta remember to do it anymore. Hell yeah, dude. This batch is awesome. Now we got our daughter right here. We gotta marry her off to someone good, man. We really gotta do something strategic right here. I don't know. Just Oh, dude. What the frick? We got excommunicated ruler on Genoa. Now, these guys would have joined with the promise of land. What's excommunicated ruler? It's negative 25%. Wow. If we promise to give them land, that means, frick, we don't got favors with them. That's the thing. What land could I give them? What land could I give them? Yeah, they probably want whatever. Damn, it's until 1350. That's not bad. Let's try and curry up some favors. We can actually spend quite a lot on Diplo here. Of course, we are gambling a little bit because I do think this goes away if, like, the guy dies or whatever, but... Alright, so I do got 10 favors with Savoy, and they've actually joined just regularly. We do outnumber them almost like this. Genoa is allied to Mantua, and obviously it has its little subject right there. Mantua has a fort, too. Me and Savoy are lacking in the fort department, I'll give you that. Frick. The forts worry me, that's the thing. Can I ally someone else? The Pope. Would the Pope help, though? Okay, there's an alliance with the Pope. The Pope is actually involved in, Oh, he's gonna call me in, isn't he? Frick my life, dude. Alright. Alright, Black Death is here. What I've also done is Oh, wait, don't tell me they're in a war, too. Okay, they're in an easy war. I've allied Verona and sent them a gift, which also got me 10 favors. I should be able to call them in with favors. Yeah, we're gonna do it like this. Oh, an event. Byzantine traditions. Ooh, what is this? What? Look at this, dude. So, okay, I thought we would just take this, but no, look at this. We unlock the Byzantine influence governor form. It's free and horrible. We embrace Greek as our primary culture. We become Orthodox. We okay, we add that. Okay, so we just become Greek Orthodox. Damn. Damn, that would be a crazy ass playthrough, dude. But this is not at all what I had in mind. Dude, maybe when we play Montferrat next time, we go for the Byzantine restoration or whatever. I just wanted to play them just because, you know, just because of the intro I did. Okay, well, this is good to know. That's actually crazy. Yeah, I didn't take a look at the events. I mean, I didn't expect these guys to have any events, but our claim to Thessaloniki, so we can actually get some... Yeah, look at that. Wow. Okay, we're gonna go with this now. I know, boring choice. It is what it is, but, yeah. Okay. So I got 2 diplomats, which is what I waited for. Oh, even better, dude. Even better. Let's go. I should be able to call in these guys. Yes. Okay. Genoa is going to be ours very early. And how the hell did I get 6,000 levies now? Genoa maybe got hit harder because they're the market center, huh? Another event. Ambitions worthy of an emperor. See, why didn't I read it? So look at this. We gain 10 antagonism, lose 2 diplomats. That's fine. And we get claims on Pavia for 20 years, claims on Novara for 20 years, Ivrea, Ivreja, Alessandria, Arba, Mondovi, Cuneo. If Montferrat achieves 500,000 people within 20 years, will receive 10 prestige and elevation. This is a crazy event. Alright, so while we're getting slammed by the Black Death and this is going on, let's go ahead and start researching, oh, they changed this up as well. Damn, where are the peasant levies? Where was that moved? Is it not here anymore, like, at all? Oh, there it is. Okay, so it's actually quicker. Cool, cool, cool. I am gonna go down to this too, though, because pretty soon we're gonna get, you know, the regular ones. In the meantime, we got a couple of other laws to change up. Let's go itinerant court right here. So the war goal is show superiority, and apparently we haven't shown enough superiority. What are these battles, dude? Probably something Savoy was involved in. And how the hell did I end up never calling in Verona, dude? Look, they don't even have troops. There's nothing I can do to get a war score here. They're still involved, I think, in this... No, Provence Genoa excommunication. Okay. Okay, well, took them long enough, but there's an unconditional. So, we got negative 25% from this, or whatever it was. We can... Can we do this? Genoa, Alba, Mondo... Yeah, we can do that. We can definitely do that. Provence took a little bit of Corsica. By taking this, we can establish ourselves in Sardinia, which of course we do want for Sardinia-Piedmont. Is this doable? Well, yeah, well, no, not really. Also, I need a navy to do these things, so I'm actually just going to end up taking this right here. There we go. Can we get war ups as well? Yes, we can. That's our war with Genoa done, folks, and we've expanded quite a lot, and we officially nabbed the Genoa market. Perfect. Okay. Let's improve relations with everyone here so we don't get coalitioned out the ass. And yeah, let's focus on integrating this up. There we go. We are gonna go... How naval do we want to be? We don't really want to be that naval, I guess, but I'm actually still gonna go with this right here. Navy audits, then of course anti-piracy. That's probably the only thing we want. Perfect. Let's get this integrated up. A way better start than I thought we would have, if I'm being honest. Another parliament, somehow feels quicker than I thought. Let's just go with, favor the ruler right there. Any other laws I want to change up? No, everything else is actually pretty good. Cool. Okay, Black Death's over, and something we gotta remember, man, is we got these things right here now for 13 more years. Now, it is negative 25% as opposed to positive 25% from Parliament, which is good. It's actually on quite a lot of people right here. It's all of these guys around us, pretty much stuff in the Piedmont. Now, what we really want to focus on, I guess, is the small guys, right? And just go everyone one by one. Just white piece everyone and boom, 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 knock everyone out. So Tortona right here. Yeah, a lot of these guys are actually, we don't even got it on everyone. Interesting. Yeah. Who do we have it on again? So it's Pavia, Milan, Canavese, Tortona, Alba, Mondovi, and Provence. Alba. We should definitely take advantage of this, man. It's negative 25%. Yeah, let's just chill a little bit. I really don't want to get coalition here. I don't know who we got the maxed antagonism with. It's probably like 30, 40%. Yeah, with these guys. Yeah, just chill a little bit more. You know, obviously we won't manage to do all of these, but shoot, if we can get like 3 of them, I'd honestly be satisfied. Obviously, no way we're doing like Milan and Provence, but you get it. Right, it's literally just guys just in the Piedmont. Yeah. All right, in the meantime, Ligurian patriots are about to hit me pretty hard, so yeah. I am gonna have to siege back this fort. Wait, what if I just accept, I was gonna say Valerian, I was reading some, some Game of Thrones stuff. What if we just accept Ligurian right here, man? We should have the capacity. Yes, we do. Maybe that'll bring these guys down? Nope. Okay, we're still gonna fight them. I think we gonna move on with this, man. I'm gonna go ahead and hit, let's see, everyone that's here. These guys? Alba? Yeah, and then white piece the 2 guys, then hit those guys. It's just gonna be literally 1 by 1 by 1. Come to think of it, I should have taken this because I actually don't think I have that CB on them, but it's fine. I don't understand how I have this much money. Like, I pieced out those rebels for like 100 ducats, but how the hell did I get up to 900, dude? The full annexing maybe gives me more money now? I don't know, but either way, it's good. We're just not building that many things. All right, stability maxing just for a little bit, just so we can get Renaissance quicker. In fact, I can already get it. I just want to get down to, what you call it, proximity. Let's go ahead and declare on Tortona right here. Malaspina, don't want to do that. Don't want to do that. I might end up taking this from Malaspina, just because it's in Piedmont, so there we go. We're moving a little bit quicker than I'd like. Hopefully there won't be any antagonism issues. Obviously white piecing everyone else because I want the truce to expire so we can fight them later. Oh my god, I can't believe it still does this in this patch too, man. What? Come on. Don't do that. Okay, quick check. Ooh, Genoa and Mondovi. Let's do it. Let's do it. All right, Genoa has officially been integrated. Let's see, how much does it cost to move the capital? That's not bad. Let's do it. All right, got the Renaissance. Let's go ahead and push into that. Ooh, Casale Montferrato. Tax efficiency and monthly urban control. That's pretty nice, dude. Yeah, surprising amount of unique content for these guys. Let's go down to the cabinet seat. I'm glad that and the governor forms were moved up. So let's go down to here and then pick this up. Ooh, Mercs. All right, so while we're moving our capital to Genoa, I'm actually going to hit Canavese right here. Just take stuff from them. Yeah, just this little location, that's it. Don't want to be too aggro. Said it many times. Are we still good? Still good. Perfect. There we go. Capital has been moved to Genoa. Very nice. Excellent. Okay, got these CBs for 4 more years. So we still got on Pavia, Milan, Provence, and Mondovi. Really, it's Mondovi and Pavia. So we could go for these guys. Nope, we couldn't go for those guys. Did something change in the Guelphs and the Ghibellines? Let's see. Okay, you guys are leading. What about Pavia? Como, Mantua, Parma. This one's tougher, but, you know, they got that city. A very nice city, in fact. This one is doable with Savoy. Oh, they got the Neapolitan Union. That's right. That's why Mondovi is always so annoying to take out. So really the way you go in this is you have to hit an ally of theirs in order to not fight the Union guys. So later when we fight Finale right here, and that's going to be just regular because we don't have a CB on them, we're also going to take out Mondovi. Yep. Okay. In the meantime, I think we have to deal with Pavia here. By the way, we have been elevated to a duchy, I guess. Okay, since really Pavia is the only one we're gonna do, let's just wait a little bit more for antagonism to go down. Yeah, Milan, Provence, or Mondovi, we're not fighting with this. Another governor form, I'm just gonna go royal decree. We're not really playing with subjects this game. Actually voting to establish imperial circles now, which is another new thing within the HRE. We're not really getting too involved with the Holy Roman Empire, because we got this whole thing, right? These are the, what you call it, you know, the Pope guys, and these are the HRE guys. So right now it's looking like we are going to be staying in the HRE. I'm fine with either or, if I'm being honest, so that's why we're not really getting too involved with this thing right here. Obviously, it's going to be harder for ourselves to elevate, you know, if we do end up staying in the HRE. We can't, like, become a kingdom or whatever unless we form Italy, so if we could switch sides, I just don't think it's gonna really help. We are the 3rd most powerful country on this side, though, right after Naples and Bohemia. I guess Bohemia is the emperor, yeah. Now, these guys, they're a Republic, Piacenza right here. I don't know where the hell they showed up from, but they're inviting my guy to be... Damn, man, they really improved the art. What the hell? I mean, the whatever, the character models. Damn, that guy's so realistic, dude. Yeah, this guy still sucks. Everyone that has a wide, like, lower face, their character model is absolutely horrible. Like, look at that guy. Everyone that has, like, a skinnier face, why is she mogging? Their character model is, like, really good. Yeah, this one's really good. I like that one. That he's a weirdo. Yeah, why does everyone have that? Okay, okay, I was wrong. Everyone else sucks. My guy is just a Giga Chad right here. Is he not, like, the best looking character we've clicked on so far? God damn. Yeah, all of these, like, wide-faced guys, man, look really bad. All of those characters. I'm trying to find, like, a skinny-faced guy just to prove my point, but apparently everyone is just fugly. A lot less construction going on in this, in this update. I do have to say that. You know, in the last couple of ones, they would have never have saved this many ducats. Third cabinet slot, that's awesome. Just accepted Emilian. Okay, let's go ahead and hit Pavia here, man. Como, Mantua, Parma, blah, blah, blah. Do we have a truce with them? No, great relations. Hopefully we can do this. I've actually become more powerful than Savoy, funnily enough. Huh. Yeah, pretty soon I'll be ending that alliance. I'd rather have them and have them help me fight someone over here than the other way around. All right, there we go. There's our deck on Pavia. Let's go ahead and call Savoy. We're in. Levies up. Got 11k, dude. We're mega. Oh, nice. Okay, so there is actually the elevation to duchy event. We just gained some prestige. Whoa! 25% speed of integration? Dude, that's awesome, man. Our color will change to a shade of deep purple. Oh, kinda to be like Biz. I see you. I see you. Okay, so this one just changes our color and this one doesn't. Oh, I like that. That's even nicer than Biz. Damn, purple Montferrat? Way better than that slime green we had, even though that's a pretty awesome color as well. It kind of fits Montferrat. They were the same color in U4. Dude, these guys have so many cool things. In other news, regarding Imperial Circles right here, is there a map mode for that? Okay, I guess this is kind of the map mode. Yeah, we got some circles already. There's no leader of any one of them. I'm a part of the Liguria and Corsica one, along with Genoa and Finale. Right now, it doesn't mean anything for us. All right, well, we rolled these guys. This is the only thing we can take. No coalition. Yep, very nice. And I got just enough room to start tolerating Lombard. Meanwhile, our cousins over here, they're not doing so well. They lost a lot of land to Serbia earlier on. They've lost more land to the Ottomans here. And they're currently fighting the Ottomans too. So, not looking good for our brethren, man. Not looking good for our brethren. Yeah, that's the only place we are. Yep. Okay, so circles are really established now, and we got the Liguria and Corsica circle, of which Genoa is the leader. How do I become the leader? Yeah, everyone's got equal votes, almost. How do I do that? Mondovi have ditched their allies, so now it's like, yeah. Yeah, man, I don't know if the economy has been buffed or something, but we're making a surprising amount of money for the year that we're in, for the size that we are. Is it just because we own this market? And you know, I always got it on auto construction, right? That's how I play every game. You know, I do this in the meantime, and obviously I still do my own buildings, right? Like, most profitable ones, infrastructure, bridges, you know, local councils and stuff like that. So, but in the meantime, obviously the game builds some stuff for me that I wouldn't think to build. But over here, man, we got a ton of money, and it's really not building anything for me. I just spammed up these marketplaces. Okay, bank. Someone's building a bank. Okay, so yeah, next up on the chopping block, man, has got to be a Finale right here and Saluzzo, just so we get connected to this bit right here. Another annoying thing about this Neapolitan Union is Provence. You know, these guys are basically meddling in these two locations that I want over here. You know, I was thinking about pushing into Savoy and Dauphine and Provence as well, because, you know, we're kind of going for Sardinia-Piedmont. It's not, you know, maybe we won't get to form it, but, you know, just going for this whole region right here, because, you know, these guys are kind of from here, because it does technically start off with Savoy and whatnot, but I don't know, would that put me too close to France? I could go for all of Savoy and Dauphine and Provence without fighting France at all. Maybe except for Valentinois right here, or whatever, but yeah. All right, picked up education of the court, cabinet efficiency, obviously, rural noble authority, because that's really the one. They buffed this too. That's nice. Okay, but yeah, just building some stuff up right now, hospitals, universities, and stuff like that. In the meantime, let's go in on Finale right here and take them down along with Saluzzo. Okay, had to insult them. Dude, we got 15,000 levies. Aren't we a little more powerful than... How much does Milan have? Okay, yeah, okay. It's actually normal. That's it. No risk of a coalition. Excellent. Okay, at this point, though, we have become powerful enough to become the leader of the Ghibellines somehow. We're actually even more powerful than Naples. Yeah, and it's all thanks to the money we're making. Now, we can do a couple of things here. Now, of course, we could frick things up by leaving the faction, since we're actually so big and powerful, but, you know, at this point, we can't switch sides, right? So, I was thinking about going over to the levers. Yellow guys are levers, obviously. Pink guys are stayers. Naples always gets involved, even though they're not in the HRE or whatever, so... I wonder... Yeah, really not a lot to do here. I thought they changed this up a little bit more, or either there's things I'm not seeing right here, but it doesn't seem that we have really anything special for being the leader. Okay, I've actually started putting down local councils as well now, which will help with control quite a lot. We do have the extra cultures capacity. Let's see if we can accept the Lombard here. Yes, we can. Very nice, which means we'll get cores on all of this as well. Perfect. And we're not integrating anything. Now, do we turn on Savoy and beat their ass? Because we can very easily. Or do we continue along with other minor guys as well? We could go for Malaspina right here. They're allied to Pisa and Parma. Can take all of them down easily. Or we could go for Piacenza right here. They're allied to Mantua and Parma. What do we go down to? We could go down the Tuscan coastline. That's nice. Or we could even do Milan, actually. We're about even with Milan. They don't have that many forts. We could go for, like, Novara. I'd rather do Malaspina, honestly. I think I want to, you know, clean them up as well. Dude, we're actually even making more money than that, because I can just max this out at this point, drop this down a little bit, yeah. I got good relations with everyone here, that's the problem. I've been improving so much to try and avoid that coalition that, yeah. Still gonna lose a little bit, but it's fine. I should actually probably start building up a navy here, man. Just declare the war, I know, but... Yeah. We should definitely start building up a navy. Or you know what, frick it. I'm just gonna do lights at first anyway, since I'm not planning on invading islands. Yeah, we got only 2 more things in the Renaissance. I'm immediately gonna go down to dock and bark. That's it. We're still chilling. Yeah, dude, it's really just not... I don't think it's built any building for me so far. Which is crazy, because our economy is, like, insane. I don't know what we're doing. It has been, you know, doing RGO stuff and stuff like that, but... Dude, it's the same, man. I got buildings on. I always keep this at a minimum. Production methods. Close and open buildings, this doesn't matter. Auto-expand buildings, that means upgrades. Auto-expand RGO. It's everything I regularly got on. I don't get it. Dude, look, we keep running away, man. We keep running away. It's like we're almost 11% of the total thing here. Yeah, 0.07, 0.05. Very nice. Yeah, I just wish we could do more as this, but, you know, it's like, yeah... You know, might as well urbanize a little bit more, too. Look at this, man. We got, like, insane populations in a lot of places. All right, let's take out Piacenza right here. After this, man, I think we're gonna go in on Milan. In the meantime, though, while you guys are watching this war, you know, I've built up a couple of towns, man. I don't like it that now when you split it, it just selects both of them. So you actually have to, you know, split it. Grab an army, split it, then go over here, select the other one, then click. It adds an extra click. But in the meantime, I've built up, these 2 to towns, along with Casale, which was our original, you know, capital or whatever, and then this one as well, which is very nice, which means we can put down a couple of more docks down here for more sailors. In fact, let's do the wharfs too. And then, of course, we'll continue on with councils, local councils. I've only got 3 so far, but we do need to build 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I guess 6 more. You know, let's check the imperial circles right here. Has anything changed? No. Genoa is still the leader of the Liguria and Corsica circle, which is, you know, all of this yellow color. If you're colorblind, tough luck. I don't think you can distinguish anything here, but yeah, I don't know how to how to become the leader, or what happens if, you know, we do become the leader. A lot of people are saying, you know, imperial circles are cool and stuff like that. And really, when you take a look at them, it's not anything special. It's just like voting blocks regarding certain things that, you know, the emperor wants to vote for in the HRE. These guys, funnily enough, are a part of the, well, I don't even know what circle, the Styria circle, right? So, yeah, we're one of the bigger, I mean, they're pretty balanced, actually. Either way, while I've been yapping on, I think we're done with Piacenza. Yes, we are. No coalition. Perfect. And we already have 1 million accepted. Nice. Alrighty. Bark time. What? Why have I allied Bohemia? I did marry them a bit earlier. I don't have that automated. Yeah, improve opinion, manage subjects. That's it. Huh. Maybe it was, are they the emperor now? No, they're not. What? You know, you can do it through here and stuff like that, but why the hell did I ally Bohemia? That I don't get. Either way, I don't know what the hell's happening there. It's time to bark it up, baby. Hey, wait a minute. Is this actual Burgundy? It's not, is it? Yeah, I just thought it was because they're a subject of England. Damn, they made barks hella expensive, dude. You know, you can actually, I was gonna say, form Sardinia-Piedmont by owning just this, but no, I'm just realized I'm stupid. So, you know, I'm spying on Milan. Or actually, wait, what? Why am I not spying on Milan? I was just spying on Milan. Does it do that too? You're not supposed to do that. Manage subjects, improve opinion. What? As we have other obligations, we decided to abandon our spy network in Milan. No, dude. Oh my god, dude. They complicated this freaking diplomat system so much. It's just bring back the freaking guys, man. What I was saying is I'm spying on Milan in order to create a attack threatening rival on them, which is 0 cost. Means we can go in for like Novara or something like that. That would be very nice. But in the meantime, I'm thinking maybe we build up the navy even more and go in on like Genoa, dude. Because like that will get a foothold in Sardinia. Our Berea we can do. They're pretty much free. Cagliari is obviously a subject of Aragon, who is now allied to Navarra, but dude, we're about even with Aragon. We just need a bigger navy. So if they made barks that expensive, how much do galleys cost? Yeah, galleys are pretty expensive as well. The thing is, I need a cog for this too. Yeah, we need some galleys and some cogs. All right, I got 5 cogs, 5 galleys, and I merged them with the lights. Hopefully that's enough to take down Genoa here, man. Okay, let's declare on Genoa. We'll get a foothold in Sardinia. After that, we go for Arborea. In the meantime, we'll do Milan. Let's see if transporting levies with the navy has been fixed. You know, this has been in beta for a couple of months now. Okay, do we have the technology? Okay, let's just confirm that I clicked that. So, shall we automatically transport 77 army to Vico using our available fleets? Yes, we shall do that. Okay, they just walked there. Okay, maybe we need to tell these guys to not have a goal. Let's just send them here and then pull them out. Okay, now maybe it'll work. Do we have the tech? Oh, we have the technology! My god. I didn't think it was possible, folks. I honestly thought we'd have to wait a couple of more years and a couple of more DLCs to be able to transport levies via boats. Don't get me wrong, it actually worked for professional troops about 70% of the time. But it's actually working. Look, he's gonna do it. He's gonna transport them. Damn. This is peak EU5, ladies and gentlemen. It actually works. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Let's move these guys here so we beat up their boats. Perfect. So, that's not a full annex on Genoa, which is perfect. Ooh, this is quite a lot more than I thought it'd be. Mondovi, Parma are the guys that are mad. That's fine. That's fine. And just like that, folks, we are present in Corsica and in Sardinia. Now, we are probably going to get into it with Provence later. Obviously, you know, they got the whole union thing going, so we really don't want to get into that too much. But whenever we can, we'll fight Arborea. We already got the CB on Milan. Let's actually get this back now, because these guys were doing a pretty good job of improving relations with guys. It's just they kept pulling my Milan guy back. Yeah, I don't know what to think of 1. Whatever this update is. So far, I'm actually really pissed that the game isn't building anything for me. Just do it, man, please. We could have an even better economy. I don't know. Do we get rid of this? And maybe it'll do it? I don't know. It's not doing it. Whatever. Maybe it's more conservative with how it spends its money. Kind of like the AI hogs like tens of thousands of ducats, so then they get the mercs up. So far, no mercs spam though, which is good. I think they've made our automation thing think like the everyone else's automation thing, so it doesn't build anything, man. Yeah, building buildings was way better in the previous patches. Ooh, I know what's actually really good about the new automation. Let's not just say negative things. You can go to the cabinet, I think, and it'll replace just cabinet members, but it won't do cabinet actions. Yeah, there we go. That's pretty good. And we should look into accepting Sardinian here. This is already a Ligurian that I took from Genoa, so it's fine, but Sardinian, we can at least tolerate it. Do we have enough people to... No, we don't. Okay, but we'll do it. Okay, in the meantime, I think my truce with Milan actually expired, so we're just gonna wait for next parliament to fight Arborea, who is now allied to Stettin. Also, something I'm glad about, I'm glad they slowed this down. Yeah. Oh, now we can... Wait, we can flip to the other side. No. Montferrat joins the Guelphs. 0.09, 0.04. Why is that? Oh, Naples flipped sides. So like this, we can maybe end up leaving the HRE. We have a lot of catching up to do, though. Yeah, we're not doing anything, so I will flip sides. Okay, now the growth is... well, maybe we wait for a month. Hold up. 0.1 as opposed to 0.02. Oh. Dude, as long as Naples stays here, we'll be alright. Now Austria is demanding unlawful territory. That sucks. Okay, so we've broken the alliance with Bohemia, somehow. I think they broke it with me. Just as the Hussites started? I mean, that's pretty good. I wanted to do that anyway, so thank you, Bohemia, for breaking it for me, but I still don't understand how we allied them. Yeah, the only thing we can do is improve relation and manage subjects. I don't have alliances and stuff like that. Okay, good, because Bohemia is about to get destroyed. Wait, what? No. Yeah, why the frick am I allied with Trier now? I don't get some of these things. Okay, I'm not doing this. I think that's doing it somehow. I don't know. Okay, but like this, we are conquering more land in order to form Sardinia-Piedmont. As far as I can tell, you need both, all of Sardinia and the Piedmont to do this. We don't even have the entirety of Piedmont. But we could take about half of Sardinia like this. All right, I hired a Portuguese merc stack. I guess that's the only thing that's left. And in fact, I've been able to put it down right here. There's our deck on Arborea, man. Cool. I don't even gotta get, you know, whatever. They actually don't even have any forts. Okay, well, that's pretty cool. Now, Arborea is deceptively large here, man. They got like 8 different locations, which is probably the most we've ever taken in a war so far. They're a little bit further away, so maybe it won't be that bad, but let's see. Actually, I was right. It's not even that bad. Okay, do they have any towns or cities? Yeah, just a little town right here in whatever it's called. So, there's our piece out in Arborea. Now we own a little less, well, yeah, about half of Sardinia, which is nice. That technically puts us at, I guess, 24 out of 43. Let's wait for a month. Yeah, so a little more than half of what we need for the formation of Sardinia-Piedmont. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10... 11, 12, that'll put us at 36. Yeah, I think we literally have to own everything that's highlighted pretty much, or maybe without a couple of them. But that's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. I'm actually going to rival Provence here. Alright, you can't tell in this map mode because the freaking Guelphs are overlaid on top of it, but I've actually allied Naples. Which means I'm now going to ditch Savoy. Okay, and with us ditching Savoy, and you know, they got a couple of subjects right here, we can take these 3 provinces, locations that we're interested in, along with the entirety of Aosta, which is their subject, and then Seva, which is also their subject. Yeah, that should be doable in one war. Okay, so the situation with Savoy actually seems pretty complicated because Aosta isn't, because they're in a union. They're allied to Lorraine, and they've hooked up with Mainz, Trier, and Viennois. I can still easily beat these guys. Naples has formed the 2 Sicilies. Ooh, and they're expanding in Tuscany. Tricky. Do I got favors with these guys? I don't. Let's get favors with them. Alright, so 10 favors with Naples are there. They're not involved in any other war. Got the CB on Savoy. And there's the declaration. Okay, let's go ahead and drag these guys in. And hopefully we can take everything that I want in this one war, man. Yeah. Oh, dude. This sucks balls. Austria's enforcing land freed. Yeah, they've passed a lot of things right here. So basically what happens here is if I accept, I end the war. If I decline, Austria joins in on Savoy's side. Now, normally you wouldn't think about this because, well, we haven't thought about it so far, I guess, because they haven't had it, or because we've been too fast in our wars. But we can't be that fast in this one because there's actually a lot of things to, like, siege and get and stuff like that. Now, we're pretty powerful in our own right here. We got almost 70k troops. These guys have, I don't know, whatever they have, it doesn't matter. Austria will come in with quite a lot. And also, they can drag in all of their other allies and random HRE guys. So I don't know how good this will necessarily be. But I'm actually going to decline. There we go. Now Austria's on the other side. Dangerous. Dangerous, dangerous, dangerous. Alright, so we got some pretty good dubs here, man. The thing is, everyone's joining in now. We got Brandenburg in and some random guys. Usually, it's pretty easy to knock these guys out, but it hasn't even been a year. Now, we could rely on the fact that we just did, like, mega battles and try and go like that, but they won't even accept that, just because of the amount of people we have in. So, I think what we gotta do is stay around here and beat up guys that come into our country. Hopefully Naples sticks close by. Oh, dude, we even got Aragon in somehow. I have no idea how that happened. Okay, somehow jumped up to 49% war score. I have no idea how that happened. They'll accept this. I can't go for Aosta, but... yeah, we gotta get out of this. Okay, I'm satisfied with that for now, man. We'll get this later somehow. Yeah. They don't have a fort, so we can be even quicker because it's just them. Okay, slightly lucky and both unlucky at the same time, but it's fine. Obviously, they're going to hit me with demand unlawful territory. Now, as for leaving the HRE, at this point, man, we're only at 60.75%. I don't think... Milan swapped sides. That's what nudged it a bit towards them. We are gaining a little bit. It's still gonna be a pretty long time till we till something resolves. Yeah. I need to fight Milan, man. I've been wanting to fight these guys for so long. Oh, frick, so I spied up on Milan trying to build up that CB for the 8th different time, attack threatening rival or whatever, or enemy, but I don't got it anymore. We definitely don't want to use force into our faction, and in fact, the parliament just went and passed, so... yeah, gonna have to wait a bit more. And another pretty good opportunity here too, man. Castile is fighting Aragon now. And a weakened Aragon obviously lets us go for Cagliari right here. Yeah. Oh well, unlucky a bit, but it's fine. And dude, something you don't see too often is Naples actually losing some land over here in Albania to... Biz? What? What is this? Two Sicilies, Byzantine War. Yeah, they've gained some land down here, kinda, because they took over, the two Sicilies, so they got Athens, but... I am liking how countries move in this update, man. Obviously, Portugal and Castile here, it's a hit or miss depending on who Portugal allies, but I'm liking the Ottomans. Golden Horde hasn't blown up. They did blow up every time in the previous patch. Muscovy a little stronger. Kiev, obviously, always overpowered. Yeah. But yeah, we need just 15 more provinces to form Sardinia-Piedmont, man. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... 8, 9, 10, 11. So we take out Cagliari and this from Aragon. That's 12. And then we just take, like, Novara from Milan. And we can form Sardinia-Piedmont. Dude, as Montferrat, too. I don't believe it. Honestly, I gotta say, easier than EU4. Easier than EU4. Yeah, you think it's the easiest as Savoy, but I'm liking Montferrat a lot. I didn't plan to continue this run. I just want it to be a one-off, but let me know if you want to see a two Sicilies to Italy and maybe even reconquering our ancestral homeland run here, man. Leave a like and a comment for that. And assimilation to Piedmontese is actually pretty strong. Okay, Parliament is back. Let's see who's weaker. So Milan, actually fairly powerful, allied to Mainz and Trier. It's fine. I can always drag in the two Sicilies, by the way, with favors. They're not even at war right now. And then taking a look at Cagliari right here. And just Savoy, yeah. Yeah, these guys are weaker, and we can take more land in this one. So let's do Cagliari first, and then Milan. Okay. Let's go ahead and pick up this CB right here. Fabricate CB, Cagliari. Let's go for Cagliari itself. We should be able to pick up a Merc company that we can spawn right in Sardinia. It's usually the, well, I guess it's anyone, but let's try and pick someone that's pretty powerful. We can actually get these, yeah, Leonese guys, perhaps. Yeah, let's get those guys in there. I don't think I'm going to do anything else. I'm going to let Sicily do everything else. Okay, going to lose 20 stab on this, but it's fine. Let's go ahead and declare. We just integrated Torino as well. Let's go ahead and call in these guys, and there we go. Hopefully they'll go up to Savoy. There is a fort down here, but we should be able to take it pretty quickly. Okay, cool. And they are willing to accept. I did get the levies up, by the way. So yeah, we take over all of this. Let me just make sure it's occupied by me and not by Naples. Perfect. As for aggressive expansion, it is quite a lot. Cagliari won't exist, so it's Pisa and Siena that'll be pissed, but it's fine. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. We've officially acquired all of Sardinia. Did I accept Sardinian earlier? I forgot. Of course I did. Of course I did. It's literally my second biggest culture. Perfect. So we'll integrate that up pretty quickly. And now we are only 3 locations away from forming Sardinia-Piedmont. Okay, let's improve with these assholes, and then we'll take it from Milan. Obviously, you know, Mondovia and Provence we can't do. And then these guys we technically have a truce with because we just fought Savoy. What are we mining now? What did we get over here? Silver. Okay, there it is. Shut the frick up, Austria. You know, one thing I just realized, which actually kind of sucks for a little whole theme here, the reason we're playing this country is we got a duchess, man. And she's married to a Habsburg, which means her kids are Habsburgs, so yeah, we're gonna lose the Paleologos, but it's just because we had a woman. Yeah, maybe we should have swapped to male only earlier, but you know, you don't really think about these things. It's fine though. It's not like, you know, we have to keep them. Acquired a couple of more towns here, which means we can put down a couple of more local councils. We do have a really populous locations here, man, that we can turn into cities, like Ivreja right here, or whatever it's called. Pretty much, you know, everything up to over here we can turn into a city, man, but it's, you know, how urbanized do we want to get? We're already fairly urban. Obviously, I'd want a city down here and over here just for a little bit better control, but, you know, maybe just 1 or 2 over here wouldn't hurt. It's just they're so expensive, man. Look at this. They cost like 2,000. Yeah, and I still don't get it how Genoa is still the leader of the Liguria and Corsica circle, man, when Genoa is freaking over here, dude. So, really? You know, that influential? I don't think so. I don't think so. Look at how powerful I am, dude. I'm probably the 2nd strongest Italian country. Well, Parliament is here once again, ladies and gentlemen. Taking a look at Milan, same alliances. Sicily would help me. Merc spam has started, by the way. Cagliari got at like 5k mercs raised just from here. So, Milan, couple of forts. But yeah, it shouldn't be too bad. Aggressive expansion. Really, I guess we're only going to take Novara here. Depending. Yeah. You know, a way to get this union to break, the Sicilian Union, is to fight an ally of Provence. The problem is they don't have an ally. Neither does Mondovia. Because like that, we could call in the 2 Sicilies on our side. These guys end up on the other side, and the union breaks. I did it last time on Poland and Lithuania, or whatever it was. Wait, who the hell is she? Margarita. We can marry her to the Dolphin, which is the heir to France. Do I have anyone better, dude? Frick, now I could use a frickin', you need a 50 prestige to request a divorce. We divorced, but no, it's still gonna be the same heir. And we'd end up the junior partner, because it's France. You know what? I'm still gonna marry her to the Dolphin. His name is Chateau Villain, dude. You can't have a more... It's like the frickin'... That's such a stereotypical cartoon villain name. Yes, Simon the Chateau Villain, bruh. Alright, got a merc stack from the Levant. For all we know, they could be fighting with sticks and stones. Wait, favors with, and I know I have good relations with everyone. It is what it is at this point. There we go. So there's our deck on Milan. Raise all the levies. And let's call in 2 Sicilies. Okay, it's only for 1 province, so it shouldn't take that long. Oh, frick, dude, I forgot. Again, I forgot. Austria. Okay, I literally just misclicked. That's enforced land freed right there. So Austria is in now. They're gonna get in all of their allies, which... Oh, don't do that to me. We actually got some annoying guys here. Poland, Verona, and Brandenburg are gonna be annoying. And keep in mind, random HRE guys can enter as well. We need to be, like, really fast here. Frick my life. Hey, everyone's joining. That's why it's hard to get war score. What do we need here, really, for just Novara? Damn, that... Whoa, that's so expensive, dude. Holy, we're actually gonna get a fairly big coalition from this, and it's actually mostly the Swiss guys here. Damn. That's a lot. Okay, we're actually doing some pretty big battles right here that we can get quite a lot of war score on. So maybe, yeah. Okay, we can peace out. And this is the one time I'm gonna do this bullshit that I usually don't like doing, so it can, you know, technically less aggressive expansion. It didn't help that much. Yeah, it's just a bunch of these Swiss guys, man. Really, there's no Italian country here except for Mondovi and Padua and whatnot. Well, I guess there is, but it doesn't matter. Okay, yeah, I can literally only take Novara. You guys are seeing how much AE this is, dude. We can't get Warabs, that's fine. Let's just get money. Okay, and there we go. We've officially acquired Novara, ladies and gentlemen. And as you can see, the little flag right there for us, you know, allowing us to form Sardinia-Piedmont has popped up. And we are gonna do it immediately. Why does it take me here? It doesn't matter. There it is. Form new country. Form Sardinia-Piedmont. Ah, the wonderful, wonderful blue color, which should really be a bit more like Bologna or French Comte or Bavaria here. I think this is really the one we want, kinda. But there we go. We are officially the Duchy of Sardinia-Piedmont. I mean, it makes sense. We do actually own Sardinia, and well, almost the entirety of the Piedmont without 5 locations. But that's one little mini goal I had for this campaign. Accomplished. Okay, let's improve with every single Swiss town in order to not die. Did they nerf condottieri contracts? I really thought it was more powerful, but frig it, we're still gonna take it. You know, actually avoiding this coalition pretty successfully so far, man. We're knocking a lot of people out already. Wait. You know, sometimes I don't get it, because last time, man, I was playing Kiev, right? We had like 10 million people. We owned all of this right here. We were mega rich, super big and powerful army, and we were like the 30th greatest power in the world. You're telling me that this Sardinia-Piedmont, barely Sardinia-Piedmont, is the 14th most powerful country in the world? Like, really? Oh, wait, actually, they changed up the great powers, didn't they? So, what are we? How is... so, these guys are the great powers. Yeah, the other guys are the regional powers. No, number 10 great power. Okay, interesting. See, I thought this would work differently, but... Oh, what the hell happened? Government redefined. We have redefined our monarchy, removing Margaret. Oh! I think we just left the HRE. 1437, right around EU4-ish time, which is good. Okay, hold up. So Sicily is calling me into this. Fine, I'll accept. I do want to keep them as an ally. But in the meantime, let's just confirm, folks. Yes, the Italian guys have not left the HRE. Or at least the guys that were on the other side did leave. Oh, okay, so this is because it you know, it didn't end from ticking up. It ended because we hit the age of discovery. So it's kind of like a stalemate. The stayers stayed, the leavers left. Now this is actually kind of ass, because Milan ended up staying, along with a bunch of other guys, and Tuscany. Provence is in as well, but either way, we can't touch Provence because of Naples. So everyone in the HRE, we're gonna have to fight the HRE every time we fight them. And not just the HRE, but now every Austrian ally. Damn! That sucks! Okay, but we did end up leaving. For that other government form, I guess, let's just go with... I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, royal commissions. Either way, one good thing actually is, Savoy has left. Or no, Aosta has left. Aosta has left, which means... Yep, that's one easy war we could do. That's what I wanted to wrap up this video with, or maybe even this episode if we do decide to continue it. So, yeah, there we go. There's a claim on Aosta. Interestingly enough, they've turned more Gex right here. More Gex. I don't even know how you say this, bro. That's so not Italian. It's probably because it's, well, actually, you know, French or whatever, or Swiss. But, yeah. Let's go ahead and hit these guys, man. Savoy comes in. It's fine. I don't need no allies. Don't need no nothing. Let's just get all of the levies up. And in fact, I'll get a merc company here as well. Wait, what? Oh, no, that's the Navy. Come on, man. I always go into the navies. There we go. Mercenaries. Gather new merc company. Let's get... Is there no Western European guys? Come on, man. Fine, let's just get these Bohemian guys. Oh, I like the snowflakes on the map now telling you where you can't go. You know, I never thought of a map indicator for that, but it's pretty good. Okay, it's January. I can't walk in here. Oh, dude, we need just a little bit of prestige to become a kingdom. Right? As far as I can tell, yeah. We just have Savoy for war reps and money. There's a full annex on Aosta. We don't get prestige for this, do we? Yeah, there's the peace out. International marriage available, huh? How do we get that extra 10 prestige, dude? I want to become a kingdom. Just got 5 prestige from something. I actually don't understand what it's from. Maybe because I hooked up a royal marriage for this guy. He wasn't married. We're gonna have to hope it doesn't drop down too much and then canonize someone. One thing I gotta say, I'm really liking how diseases are in this update. They're finally not OP anymore. Okay. So I just got 5 prestige from something. We can go on a pilgrimage, actually, but that's only gonna give us... what? That's gonna give us 28. So let's go on a pilgrimage to Chartres. Religious influence. Now we can canonize. Let's look for the guy with the most prestige. Okay, 12 on the 4th guy. That's probably the most. It doesn't sort these by anything, by the way. There we go. 13 for Margrave Guillaume II. Now, oh my god, ladies and gentlemen, what a perfect way to wrap up this campaign, man. This is probably the smallest I've been and become a kingdom. So, look, 1443, man. Started off as a 3-location minor country, Montferrat. Not only did we manage to form Sardinia-Piedmont and elevate ourselves to a duchy, but now we can even become a kingdom. Yes, the kingdom of Sardinia-Piedmont. Formed for the first time ever for myself in Europa Universalis 5. And I think that is a pretty good place to wrap it up for this video. But yeah, man, started off as Montferrat, 3-location minor, guys. Obviously, like you heard me say in the intro, these guys have a surprising amount of unique content for such a small country. It's not like it's that much. We do have like 7 or 8 unique things. And I just, set out to play with them just because, it was the Palaiologos guys and stuff like that. Byzantium guys, while they're suffering over here, we can prosper here. And in fact, that's exactly what we did right here. Obviously, you guys noticed that event earlier where we could have flipped to Greek and Orthodox and stuff like that, but that I feel like is for a completely different playthrough of us like going to reconquer this stuff and us becoming, Byzantium and the Roman Empire and stuff like that. Whereas for here, I just wanted to focus over on Italy. But yeah, surprisingly rich, surprisingly powerful. Apparently, we're the number 13 greatest power in the world, which is crazy to me. We've become a kingdom. If we took a look at, country ranks, dude, well, yeah, that's how it is. But, we managed to leave the HRE. Some guys stayed, which is fine. And, yeah, we were one of the more powerful and influential countries in all of Italy, man. Even though it doesn't look like we've expanded that much because we're literally, like, only this big, this is actually quite a lot of land for us because it's so urbanized, it's so populous, it's so rich. We got Genoa right away. And, yeah, it's just hard expanding here, man, because of the antagonism and aggressive expansion and stuff like that. But everything else looking mint, dude. We can do local governors now, too, which is awesome. We can probably only do one of them. That's right. Maybe we'll try and do a naval governor down in the islands or something like that. And yeah, really cool, really fun campaign, man, and surprisingly way easier than I thought. I don't know if we got lucky this game with the wars that we did or with the alliances and stuff like that. It's the first time playing Montferrat, so I don't know how it usually is. Hopefully it usually is like this because I do recommend these guys, man, and they're super fun. Too bad Sardinia doesn't have any unique stuff. But, that can be said for a lot of countries. But I think this is a pretty good place to wrap it up. So, yeah, like I said, man, let me know in the comments below if you want to see me continue this run. I am honestly down. I don't know what we would do. I don't know if we'd manage to form Italy, but it'd just be, maybe playing tall some more, continuing to expand in this region, getting richer, trying to go for Venice and stuff like that, fighting the HRE 18 different times. I think it could be fun, but I'm not setting any strict goals for number of episodes or what we're gonna do if we decide to continue it. But yeah, super fun, man. Leave a like if you enjoyed this type of content. Subscribe if you haven't already. That's it for me for now. See you next time.